finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yes.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go in Glendale. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, hurt. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Gain 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Go street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he has this down to the 34. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60. Rig alert. Let go.
Johnson up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 18 Cardinal! Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Setting up to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Benson once more. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Murray on 3rd down. He finds Brown right side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Benson on 1st and 10. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Dive play straight ahead. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Play action now, Murray. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Come on. 19, Chargers. 18, Pioneer.
Sending a tight end in motion left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Three.
They send a man in motion.
70. Go.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
13 yards on the play.
That's the end of our opening quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Murray from the pistol. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Let's go.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Tag. That's 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Throw right, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play action now. Murray. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
7-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
19. Come on. 18, Rodgers. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here we go. Hey, Trash. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. 19, 70 Ranger.
Looking in the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from State Farm Stadium after this.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now an inside give to Johnson. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70.
They put Austin in motion left.
Ready.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
19 Lions.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
19 tight. Cut 19. Ridge. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. Let's go.
Johnson. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10, Murray. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Called in again, it's McBride. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Nearly an interception on that play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They're going play action. It's Murray. Headed out right. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give on second to Benson. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Pickup of 2 here, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
Coach. Forward! Forward!
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Murray to throw here on third. He's got McBride complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Receivers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Get up!
They'll go play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Pass the 60! Pass the 60! Come on!
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70!
Now they give to Johnson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 13-point lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away, so 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's Kyler to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Back to the air, Murray. He rolls to his right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Going again on second. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19-18. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. How about that? Cut for a first. And it's a big man score. We love these, baby. Big man capitalizing on the trick play. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this. And then, well, you got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
Go on, Hurt.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Benson now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they have a look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Sends this to the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it. One pass brought in. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain.
19 tight. 19 tight.
For us Steelers. First
Panther
down.
11. Panther, go.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Setting up to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Tight end in motion left. Johnson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring 1. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little game, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Murray here on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Murray keeps it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now. Murray vacates quickly left side. He calls his own number again. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
And the Cardinals.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. They'll try it again, this time closer in after the penalty. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Off to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
35.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins.